Step behind the silver screen and uncover the hidden stories of Hollywood's most legendary stars. From subtle surgeries to dramatic makeovers, discover how the icons of cinema's golden era were carefully sculpted to meet the impossible standards of beauty and fame. This documentary reveals the untold truths behind the flawless faces, showing the personal sacrifices and secrets that shaped the legends we still admire today. Lana Turner. Lana Turner's rise to fame is a classic Hollywood legend. Discovered sipping a soda at Schwab's Pharmacy, Turner's beauty captivated studios and audiences alike. However, her transformation was gradual and carefully managed. Early photos show a softer face with a wider nose and rounded chin. By the early 1940s, Turner reportedly underwent rhinoplasty and chin reshaping to create a more symmetrical and glamorous appearance, suitable for Technicolor close-ups. MGM meticulously crafted her image, turning her into a mid-century icon of beauty and allure. While she never publicly confirmed any surgeries, before and after photos suggest a subtle but important evolution under the surgeon's knife. Off-screen, Lana's life was filled with high-profile romances and drama, but it was her flawless, icy Hollywood face that gave her the power to command the screen. Her transformation was part of the studio's larger effort to create stars who fit their perfect image mold. Tony Curtis. Tony Curtis, born Bernard Schwartz, faced the challenge of fitting Hollywood's narrow beauty standards in the 1940s. Born to Hungarian Jewish immigrant parents, Curtis had a strong ethnic look that studios often considered a limitation. Early in his career, he underwent rhinoplasty to soften and reshape his nose, making his features appear more all-American. This subtle surgery transformed Curtis's appearance, helping him land leading man roles in romantic and adventure films. Curtis himself admitted that the nose job was a key to his success, joking, "I wouldn't have made it without a new nose." His transformation symbolized a broader Hollywood pressure on actors to erase ethnic traits and fit a homogenized image. Combined with his natural charisma and talent, the surgery helped Curtis become one of the most popular and versatile stars of his time, embodying the ideal Hollywood leading man. Clark Gable. Clark Gable, known as the King of Hollywood, had a rugged charm that made him a favorite of audiences. But behind the scenes, Gable faced significant appearance challenges. He suffered severe dental problems early in life due to gum disease, resulting in the loss of most of his teeth. To maintain his on-screen image, he wore dentures, a fact carefully concealed by MGM. Additionally, Gable underwent a subtle ear-pinning surgery to bring his prominent ears closer to his head, creating a more balanced facial profile. These surgical and dental fixes were important to polish his rugged image and maintain the masculine ideal demanded by Hollywood. Despite these efforts, Gable's natural charisma and talent were the key to his enduring stardom. His transformations, however, remind us that even the most seemingly effortless stars relied on studio magic and medical help to keep their perfect faces. Veronica Lake. Veronica Lake was famous for her platinum blonde waves and peekaboo bangs, a hairstyle that became a cultural icon in the 1940s. Yet behind her signature look was a lesser-known physical transformation. Born Constance Frances Marie Aukelman, Lake naturally had a widow's peak and a wider facial structure considered too severe for the camera. To soften her image, she reportedly underwent minor cosmetic procedures, including electrolysis to soften her hairline and subtle rhinoplasty to refine her nose. Paramount Pictures carefully guided her transformation, helping her create a unique visual trademark that made her one of the era's most recognizable screen sirens. While her beauty was highly stylized, it came at a cost. By the late 1940s, Lake struggled with mental health and alcoholism, and her career faded. Her story reveals how Hollywood's obsession with perfection shaped not only appearances, but also the personal lives of its stars. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford's career was marked by fierce determination and continuous reinvention. Born Lucille Lesueur, Crawford reshaped her image to fit the ideal leading lady of Hollywood's golden age. Studio records suggest she underwent molar extractions to narrow her face and minor eye surgeries to sharpen her intense gaze. Crawford guarded her privacy carefully, often refusing candid photos and managing her public image with precision. Her distinctive look, strong cheekbones, bold lips, and steely eyes, became a symbol of power and control in a competitive industry. More than just beauty, Joan's face was her armor, helping her survive the pressures of Hollywood. Though she denied undergoing surgery, makeup artists and beauty experts hinted that her transformation was part makeup, part surgical enhancement. Joan Crawford's story exemplifies how stars sculpted themselves, both physically and emotionally, to become legends. Hedy Lamarr. Hedy Lamarr was celebrated as one of the most beautiful women to grace the silver screen, but her legacy extends far beyond her looks. Born Hedwig Eva Maria Kiesler in Vienna, she had strong, striking features that Hollywood studios believed needed softening. Lamarr reportedly underwent a minor rhinoplasty to narrow and refine her nose, enhancing her facial symmetry for the camera. Some biographers also suggest she had dental corrections and minor facial contouring to polish her appearance. While Hollywood shaped her image, Hedy's true brilliance lay in her intellect. During World War II, she co-invented a frequency-hopping communication system to protect Allied torpedoes from jamming. This technology laid the groundwork for modern Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Hedy's life is a rare blend of glamour and genius. Her surgical transformations crafted the perfect starlet, but her innovations changed the world. Judy Garland. Judy Garland's story is one of both shining talent and hidden struggle. Known for her role as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, Garland began her career with natural, approachable looks and incredible vocal talent. However, as she grew older, MGM Studios pressured her to transform into a more traditionally glamorous star. This pressure led to a rhinoplasty, nose surgery, which Garland reportedly underwent against her will. Alongside surgery, she endured strict diets and was given amphetamines to suppress her appetite and barbiturates to help her sleep. These harsh measures took a serious toll on her health and well-being. Despite her radiant appearance on screen, Garland battled emotional and physical scars off-camera. The rhinoplasty changed her signature girl-next-door charm, reflecting the harsh reality of Hollywood's demand for perfection. Her story remains a powerful reminder of the sacrifices many stars made to fit the mold of stardom. Gene Tierney. Gene Tierney was celebrated for her nearly perfect, porcelain-like beauty that captivated audiences and photographers alike. Born into a wealthy family, she naturally had elegant, high cheekbones and almond-shaped eyes, making her a favorite of cinematographers. Despite this, rumors suggest that early in her career, Tierney underwent minor dental and nasal surgeries to enhance her facial symmetry. These subtle enhancements helped refine her already delicate features, elevating her to the top tier of Hollywood actresses. Her breakout role in Laura cemented her status as a glamorous star. However, Tierney's personal life was marked by tragedy, including her daughter's severe disabilities. Her delicate beauty often masked deep personal pain. Whether or not she had surgery, her image remains iconic, a blend of fragile elegance and haunting grace that defined an era. Barbara Stanwyck. Barbara Stanwyck, born Ruby Catherine Stevens, denied having plastic surgery, but her early photos tell a different story. In the 1920s, her nose was broader and her face less angular. By the mid-1930s, her features appeared more refined, with a streamlined nose and sharper facial structure. It's widely believed that Stanwyck underwent rhinoplasty quietly under studio supervision to enhance her screen appeal. This transformation helped her transition from chorus girl roles to leading lady status. Her natural talent, combined with a polished, camera-friendly look, made her one of Hollywood's most enduring actresses. Unlike many stars who chased glamour, Stanwyck favored strong, stoic roles and aged gracefully on screen. Her subtle transformation wasn't about vanity. It was about survival in an industry that demanded perfection. She proved that talent and a carefully crafted image could create a lasting legacy. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe's iconic beauty was partly the result of secret surgical transformations. Born Norma Jean Mortensen, she underwent subtle procedures in the late 1940s that changed her look forever. Confidential records reveal Monroe had minor rhinoplasty to refine her nose tip and chin, augmentation to give her jaw a classic contour. A plastic surgeon noted cartilage was inserted in her chin, a fact confirmed by X-rays auctioned decades later. These changes erased her girl-next-door looks and created the perfectly symmetrical face that became synonymous with Marilyn's image. The surgeries were done early and discreetly, blending seamlessly into her natural charm. Her transformed appearance set the standard for blonde bombshells for years to come. Monroe's story reveals how Hollywood sculpted its stars, not just with makeup and lighting, but with surgical precision, crafting a legend that endures to this day. Ann Sheridan. Ann Sheridan, known as the Oomph Girl, was a Texan actress whose charm captivated audiences in the 1930s and 1940s. Early in her career, she reportedly underwent rhinoplasty to soften a downward tip and thick bridge on her nose, features considered unphotogenic by studio standards. This subtle surgery gave her a more symmetrical profile, enhancing her screen appeal. Warner Brothers embraced her new look, marketing her as a sultry yet approachable star. She shone in films like Angels with Dirty Faces and They Drive by Night, embodying a working-class beauty that resonated with audiences. Unlike many of her contemporaries, Sheridan's transformation was understated, often overlooked in retrospectives. Yet it was crucial in turning Clara Lou Sheridan into one of Hollywood's beloved screen sirens. Her story highlights how even small surgical tweaks could make a big difference in an era obsessed with image and perfection. Susan Hayward. Susan Hayward was known for her fiery screen presence and intense performances. Born Editha Marner, she entered Hollywood with strong, distinctive features. However, studios encouraged her to refine her look to fit the glamorous leading lady ideal. In the early 1940s, Hayward reportedly underwent rhinoplasty to soften her strong jawline and make her nose appear more delicate under studio lighting. She also had significant dental work that enhanced her smile and facial symmetry. These subtle but effective changes helped her land leading roles in powerful dramas such as Smash Up and I Want to Live, for which she won an Academy Award. Though her intense acting often overshadowed her beauty, the painstakingly sculpted features were key to her casting success. Hayward preferred to be known for grit rather than glamour, yet her transformation was instrumental in her rise from model to Oscar-winning actress, reflecting Hollywood's demand for perfect, camera-friendly appearances. Rock Hudson. Rock Hudson, born Roy Harold Scherer Jr., was the epitome of the Hollywood heartthrob. Early in his career, agents and casting directors saw potential but believed certain features needed refinement. Hudson underwent rhinoplasty to reshape his broad nose and had his teeth capped to perfect his smile. These procedures, done around 1947 to 48, were critical to transforming him into a leading man. Within 5 years, Hudson was headlining films and captivating audiences with his square jaw and chiseled features. However, his polished look also acted as a mask. Studios tightly controlled his image, staging publicity dates with actresses to maintain a heterosexual image in an era hostile to his true sexuality. While his appearance screamed romantic lead, Hudson's private life remained complex and hidden. His transformation reflects how Hollywood shaped stars, not only physically but also through carefully managed public personas. Linda Darnell. Linda Darnell was celebrated as a living porcelain doll with delicate, otherworldly beauty. Beginning her career as a teenager, she was groomed by 20th Century Fox as their answer to Ava Gardner. During this period, Darnell is believed to have undergone chin and cheek contouring through soft tissue sculpting and minor surgery. These changes gave her face a more heart-shaped structure, enhancing her luminous features. Her breakthrough role in Forever Amber showcased her physical allure and catapulted her to stardom. Fox aggressively promoted her as a flawless beauty, with fan magazines praising her perfect symmetry. Despite her on-screen success, Darnell struggled with alcoholism and depression in later years, which affected her career. Her carefully crafted image, blending natural charm with surgical enhancements, made her a symbol of studio-era beauty, delicate, controlled, and tragically fleeting. Montgomery Clift. Montgomery Clift's career and life changed dramatically after a serious car accident in 1956. The crash shattered his nose, broke his jaw, and severely injured the left side of his face. He underwent hours of reconstructive surgery, including wiring his jaw shut and extensive dental repairs. Cosmetic adjustments reduced visible scars, but could not restore his former flawless symmetry. His speech became slightly slurred, and his face showed unevenness. Despite these challenges, Clift returned to Hollywood with a new intensity. His post-accident performances were marked by a haunting vulnerability that added emotional depth to his roles in films like Raintree County and Judgment at Nuremberg. While the surgery saved his career, the changes deepened the tragic sense often associated with his characters. Clift's transformation is one of Hollywood's most poignant stories of resilience, showing how personal hardship reshaped an artist's life and legacy. Kim Novak. Kim Novak's transformation from art student to Hollywood icon was both cinematic and surgical. Born Marilyn Pauline Novak, she began her Hollywood journey under Columbia Pictures in the early 1950s. Studio head Harry Cohn wanted to refine her look to rival stars like Marilyn Monroe. Novak reportedly underwent rhinoplasty and chin reshaping early in her career, narrowing the bridge and refining the nose tip to enhance facial symmetry. These subtle changes aligned her appearance with the soft, focused beauty standards of the era. The transformation paid off when she starred opposite James Stewart in Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, a film that showcased her enigmatic beauty. Novak later expressed regret about the pressure to conform, saying, "They wanted me to be someone else." Despite the surgeries, her unique charm and slightly haunted eyes remained untouched, leaving an unforgettable impression on Hollywood's golden age. Gloria Graham. Gloria Graham was known for her sultry, expressive face and dangerous allure, perfect for the femme fatale roles she often played. However, in the late 1940s, Graham underwent a surgical procedure to enlarge her upper lip, an intervention that haunted her career. Accounts vary. Some say it was a collagen injection gone wrong, while others believe cartilage was grafted from another part of her body. The result was a permanently stiff upper lip, which limited her facial mobility and created a subtle disconnect between her expressions and speech. Director Nicholas Ray, her former husband, often expressed frustration with her limited range during filming. Despite this, Graham continued to secure roles, typically portraying women who communicated more with their eyes than their mouths. Off-screen, she became increasingly self-conscious, avoiding certain photographic angles and using heavy lip makeup to hide the effects. Her surgical change, once a symbol of beauty, eventually became a cautionary tale about Hollywood's obsession with perfection.